my first commentary as far as a how-to video on how to make a car. I'm going to start with this one, the Shinka. This was one of the very first cars I made when I got this account and I restarted playing the game, and I ended up going platinum on it. I have every single trophy from Midnight Club Los Angeles. So does my husband Junior, Venomous Prince, Prince Shorty 10, Team Venom Jr., whatever you want to call him. I love you, honey. So we was asked if we could do a how-to video on how to make a car. I don't know how to do that, but I'm going to attempt it here. I made this car for my sister. First of all, she absolutely loves the RX-8, so I picked the RX-8, obviously, and she is in love with the UK Wildcats, the Kentucky Wildcats. As you can see, this is the roof of the car. You can see my vinyls, right? I used all of these shapes to make the UK. You see what shapes that I made to use the UK. I'm still going over. I'm still hitting the over button. I'm still hitting the over button. I made all of this with these shapes. This is all that there is on the roof of this car. So with the UK, I use all shapes. As you can tell. I will go change a color to prove it. See? See that? I use shapes. So, now, on the side, there's a Band-Aid. Obviously there's the letters. I bleed blue. I use the 2 paint splashes, which you see right here. And right here, obvious paint splashes. You can get them in the vinyls. Everything is done in the vinyls, obviously. This right here, that is part of the Band-Aid. I used a shape, obviously. I used one of the squares. This shape right here to help shape the Band-Aid. Same with that one. This one right here, I negatived, as you can see. That's a good little trick to use. And then of course all the little circles are black. See which circle's turning black? See which one's turning white? Yeah, okay. All those little circles are black to make the, you know, like the holes for the Band-Aid or whatever. And then this is the fade that is supposed to be, you know, blood. So, which I painted blue because it says I bleed blue. Now, everything else is pretty much just paint splashes. And there's that. Exit the vinyls. We will go to the exterior and interior. Colors. Blue, obviously. You can see the inside of it. Yeah. And it's not hard, you know. Choose your wheels and your... choose your steering wheels or whatever. I usually go with Sparko or Momo. Front seats, I always throw the gauge on there. Thought those seats would go better. Then of course I made the car white. And there's the how-to video for the University of Kentucky Wildcats. Not very difficult. I drift in this car, so of course I set my wheels and whatnot to drift. Didn't put the Tenzo R rims on there though, which I usually do for drift cars. Pretty sure I set it to drift. Maybe set it to drift. Did I set it to drift? To set a car to drift, you just go to your performance and set the bottom 4 all the way down. I did not set this to drift though, so. But that's that one. So, hope you enjoyed that commentary. That UK is made with all the shapes. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe. Okay, here we have one of my Range Rovers. This is the first Range Rover I did. I usually pimp my Range Rovers out. And I like put hydraulics and all that crap on. I think this actually does have hydraulics on it. But I usually pimp them out with like mad colors and designs, and like I'll make it an FDNY ambulance or something like that, right? Well, I wanted to do something a little more subtle, something that like my kids created, so I did just that. This you can get in the paints and vinyls or something like that, or like paint splashes or something like that, shapes maybe. But basically there's only 3 pieces on the whole roof, as you can see, and I made them colorful. Hey, I actually like that white. That white looks good. But I wanted to go for each one of my kids, and one of my kids loves blue, one of them loves green, and then of course we have our daughter who loves pink. So that's all that's on the roof of the car. Going to the side of the car, I decided to put my kids on the car. Not very difficult whatsoever. Just use shapes. See? There's my little boy's body. There's one of his legs. Just made a little person. That's pretty much all I did. You just make little people, you use shapes. And then the circles. There's his head. And then 2 little circles for eyes, obviously shaping them down. Another little person as I'm scrolling over with the head. Just copy and paste and then just shrink everything to how you want it. And then of course here's the paint splashes over here yet again. And then I pimped them out with rims, and I put mom on the license plate. This is like my soccer mom van, even though I'm not a soccer mom. None of my kids play sports or whatever, so. But that's it. Just put little people on your freaking thing, and then I did pink and stuff on the interior since the vehicle itself is black. Exiting the vinyls, hydraulics, very easy, they're on, airbags off, lowering pattern off. And that's pretty much it for that one. Rate, comment, and subscribe.